Hello everyone, this is B. Many people have asked me to make a video, not necessarily dancing. So here it is, and I'm hoping that a lot of people watch it, like my dancing video that it got like 700 something views. I'm just kidding. Um, I guess I'm like everyone else. I struggled my whole life with everything you can even think of or imagine, and I'm set free, and I would not change it for anything in the whole world. So somebody was asking me what was the main thing that made a difference for me in my life, and it was really being one, and not necessarily knowing that you're one with God, but being one within. And I'm going to try to explain the best that I can. The war within is what brings fragmentation. It's what brings dualism, which means two. It's what brings depression and anxiety and all those issues. And I'm going to try to explain it with an example because my mind works that way. And I'm a very simple person. Let's say your gut feeling and says, go help somebody with money. And your brain says, oh my goodness, no. And how are you going to pay your own bills? Or you get a gut feeling that says, don't help that person. Don't help them. And then your brain says, oh my goodness, but if I don't give money, I'm not going to be blessed myself and my 10% and all these things that were taught to us. So there's a war within constantly in everything. Our brain says something, which is eating of the tree of knowledge and good and evil, and our stomach or gut feeling or spirit, which is the real us, is eating of the tree of life. There's no other explanation. It's all throughout the Bible. It's everywhere. Is who's going to lead. I think one of the things that the church did to me, which was trying to kill me, is like, oh no, it's God's will and not your will, and nothing, don't pay attention to your feelings and all that. That was the thing that hurt me the most when I began paying attention to my feelings. When he revealed to me that I was one with God and I was pure and holy, that meant my thinking was pure and my God feeling was pure and my desires were pure. Even though sometimes they're kind of weird and they're not aligned to what I think I should do, they're always the blue, the blueprint. My feelings, my God feeling is always the blueprint to victorious life. So I started doing baby steps and trusting my own feelings. And I ended up, like a friend of mine says, leaping towards a life of freedom and doing what I want to do and trusting that my God feeling is really the will of God because I'm one with God. So no division, no two. Like most Christians says, well, there's God inside of me. That's still two. You think one thing and God can think another thing. No, you're one. My feelings are his feelings. My desires are his desires. And when you achieve that oneness within, peace and love and everything, joy comes effortlessly. The depression and the anxiety are gone effortlessly without you doing anything. We are our worst enemies, and that means this one. We are, this is the one, or the ego that most people call it, but this is the one that we do not need to kill. We need to submit. Our brains are just a computer. What comes in, what comes out. So it's not necessarily that our brains are bad or our thinking is bad. It's just that they were not meant to lead. The spirit is meant to lead, and the mind is the one that makes sure it gets manifested. So their mind is important. We're never going to get rid of it, and it's a good deal. But we need to go within and begin to be in contact with the real you, which is spirit, and that's the Spirit of God. The one thing that comes to mind is when Jesus raised Lazarus from the death, and I said, I pray out loud for the sake of He knew he was one. He knew there's no words. He knew that his thoughts were the Father's thoughts. And we're one. One is the answer for everything. And when you realize that we're one with God, one with love, one the Creator, one with married to love, we're love. And it just flows effortlessly. Have a very good day, and I hope you like it. And this is just B. I love you.